The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 130 pounds, Punk A. And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 246 pounds, Burnsy.
All right, first matchup here in the Xbox Series X era of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. First ever match on the Xbox ever. We've been on PC for every match up to this point. So this is a history in the making moment right here. History in the making match right here as Puppy goes on to meet Burnsy one-on-one here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling at Tuesday Night Toxic to start us off. And it looks like Puppy has reverted to his, I don't think that's the stock face. I guess he purchased another face since last Tuesday using some of his Robux. A little change of clothes as well. A little bit more loose fitting for wrestling around. I mean, that makes sense. You want kind of looser clothing to be able to do a bunch of jumping and flying all over the place. Yeah, that's a good thing about having a giant inventory that you've purchased with your Robux is to be able to switch your inventory out each time if you want to. And he's got the rear race lock on here on Burnsy as Burnsy's trying to escape out of it. Oh, and Burnsy able to counter. We got a little bit of chain wrestling going on here in our first match. Burnsy able to come back here and hook the leg on Puppy. The first pinfall of the match right there. Puppy immediately kicks out. And Burnsy sends Puppy up and over to the outside of the ring. And he's going to go for a little high risk here. Uh-oh. Oh, he tried to go for it, but he missed. Ooh, nice move there by Puppy. Flips him over, hits a neck breaker in the process. Standard rules apply in this match, as you can see there from the referee making the count. We are also live on Kick as well. Maybe one of those logos should be replaced with Kick. Kick.com/Croakitoad. We are live there as well simultaneously. Simultaneous broadcast. Puppy going for the back body drop and goes for the cover right afterwards and gets a 2 count on Burnsy. We haven't seen Burnsy in a while. Must be have been off on some super secret agent duties and missions. Good to see Burnsy back in the ring here at CPW though. Electing to keep his tuxedo on for this match. Usually we see him take that off. Burnsy now measuring and drops the shin over the big smiling face of Puppy. Puppy fires back. Double leg takedown. A couple of punches to the head. Reverse Irish whip into the ropes. Burnsy trying to run forward with a knee, but Puppy sidesteps out of the way, kicks him in the face. Puppy rolls Burnsy over, and Burnsy completely rolls clear out of the ring. Here comes Puppy now. Hits the crossbody to the outside of the ring. Hits it right on the button. And once again, we're on the outside of the ring. Up on the shoulder. Ooh, Oklahoma slam on the outside of the ring from Burnsy. And we're going to get right back into the ring again. Here in this one-on-one match. First time ever meeting between these two competitors, and here in our first match of this week's CPW. By the way, last week's two-part show has been updated to the YouTube channel. For those that are subscribed to the YouTube, you can see last Tuesday's show in its entirety up on the YouTube channel. It was uploaded yesterday. Puppy up has got Burnsy up on his shoulders. Does a mid-switch and drops Burnsy throat first over the top ring rope. Goes for the cover after the fact. 1, 2, almost gets it. We still have unfinished business when it comes to Azarain and Nathan Moore, by the way, for the international title. We're in the process. It's almost like we paused our game in the middle of Kefka's Tower, which you couldn't do back on the OG hardware, by the way. I don't think you could pause your game in the middle of Kefka's Tower. You either had to YOLO it or go back to the dungeon entrance. But in CPW, we're able to pause in the middle of Kefka's Tower, and we'll be resuming that next Tuesday. That epic fight between Azarain and Nathan Moore will be main eventing next Tuesday's show for sure. Here comes Burnsy now. Oh, trying to go for a big pop to the side of Puppy's face, but Puppy was ready for it. And Puppy again has got Burnsy up on his shoulders. Where's he taking him? Bops Burnsy on the top turnbuckle pad. In the corner, look at Puppy. He's backing up. Where's he going? Oh, was going to go for something, but didn't quite work out. Sends him to the other side of the ring. And Puppy going to take Burnsy up to the top rope. We could be seeing something crazy right here. What are we going to get? What the heck is this? Oh. Oh, my goodness. That was shades of Scott Steiner right there. Basically an Olympic slam off the top rope. Puppy up to the top. Changes his mind, and Burnsy spears him out of the ring. Burnsy again going to the top rope for high risk here, and misses again with the double axe handle. Puppy just a little bit quicker, able to avoid the top rope maneuver, and Burnsy just slamming Puppy's spine into the side of the ring. And we're once again on the outside of the ring here in our first match ever on the Xbox version of the game. Well, Burnsy maybe looking for a secret item there from Q that maybe was left in the turnbuckle pad. Oh, and Puppy makes him pay for it. Flying Superman punch, but he didn't get all of it. Back heel kick from Puppy. And he's going to shoot the half and go for the cover after the back heel kick. Is it enough, though? No, Burnsy kicks out. And the match will continue. Whoa. Very weird collision there, but Burnsy wins out on that, and we're back outside the ring again. Once again, back inside, rear waist lock. Burnsy up, and a reverse atomic drop on Puppy. And here comes, oh, he hits him with the chop. He hits him with the slapper. The slapper to the side of the head, but it wasn't enough. We all know about those slappers. Burnsy now telling Puppy to get to his feet. What's he got in store for him? He's got something. What's he going to do? Sends Puppy into the corner. Sternum first. He hit that exposed buckle in the corner. See, there's no pad on that top rope. He took it off. Puppy hit that thing chest first. Burnsy now going to the top. encouraging Puppy to get to his feet now. What is Burnsy going to go for? Another double axe handle. Nothing fancy or flashy about it, but it gets the job done. Burnsy now. Oh, another slapper to the top of the head of Puppy. He knows all about those slappers. Oh, look at Puppy. Reach out and grabs the ring rope in the nick of time. Great ring awareness there from Puppy to reach out and grab that bottom ring rope before the 3 count. Oh, and Burnsy gets a little taste of his own medicine there. Burnsy trying for the running clothesline. Puppy moves out of the way. Rear waist lock again. Burnsy with a back elbow. Up on the shoulders. And Puppy's about to get, face first into the still exposed buckle in the ring. Utilizing everything he can here. The referee's now going to try to put that turnbuckle back on. It looks like Burnsy has been busted open now, courtesy of Puppy. Yeah, he's got a cut on his right temple there. Puppy now winds him up, hits a neck breaker. Goes for the cover now on a bleeding Burnsy. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2, no, Burnsy kicks out. Match will continue. We've got a 3.5-star match now. Once again, on the outside of the ring, these two are really trying to make this a big match here on our very first Xbox match ever in Croakitoad Pro Wrestling history. As we have transferred from the PC era over to the Xbox era, they want to make it a good match to start us off. Burnsy to the top rope again. He may be going for that double axe handle again. No, he did. Oh my God, he hit him with a top rope slapper to the outside of the ring. And he nailed it. Burnsy off the top rope to the outside with a top rope slapper. How many slappers can Puppy take in this match? Oh, God. And I jinxed it. Another slapper to Puppy right over the head. 3, and Burnsy will pick up the win after one more slapper over the top of the head. And the secret agent Burnsy will win here tonight. Oh, hi, Rasher. I see Rasher. Coming up next, the World Heavyweight Champion Grem, the one and only World Heavyweight Champion in CPW history, in action.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from San Diego, California, weighing in at 266 pounds, Chain! And his opponent, representing the good guys, from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 232 pounds, the Men's World Heavyweight Champion, Grem.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, our second match of the night. We've got the World Heavyweight Champion who just got kicked in the side of the head. Grem, the one and only World Heavyweight Champion so far here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. He's the only person to ever have that World Heavyweight title around his waist so far in CPW history, as he takes on Chain, the current Money in the Bank briefcase holder, after winning the 8-person ladder match and pulled the briefcase down from the cable up above, being consulted by his personal manager and his wise man, Mr. Paul Bearer, his manager, exclamation Paul 1, exclamation Paul 2. Chain's got the briefcase where he can cash in on a title, any title he wants in CPW, anytime he wants. And it looks like tonight he just wants to practice himself against the world champion. This isn't actually for Grem's world title. This is just a standard match, but Chain could cash it in at any moment he wanted to. And I think he's being consulted by Paul Bearer to just have a match with Grem just to see how well he does, if he can actually beat Grem here tonight. Nice standing moonsault by Grem, who now does another one off the top rope, but Chain was ready for him. Chain TV missing the standing drop kick after Grem comes off the ropes. And Grem with the quickie roll up there out of nowhere. Wouldn't that have been something if he won off of that? Grem just a little bit quicker than Chain here, using his high flying and speed here to just be one step ahead of him. Ooh. Nice little enziguri. Shades of Grem's friend, Jimmy Zazz. Oh, in the top rope moonsault. Actually connects that time around. Chain with his manager, Paul Bearer. I'm sure Paul Bearer is instructing Chain on all the things he needs to do to be successful here at CPW. I'm not sure why exclamation Paul 1 didn't work. Maybe it's just exclamation Paul.
Yes!
Oh, it's exclamation Paul, my bad. Exclamation Paul, oh yes, my precious Undertaker. I guess now he says, oh yes, my precious Chainer, Chainer Taker. And we're on the outside of the ring. Oh, and look at that. Nice up and over Canadian Destroyer from Grem on the outside. Chain gets right back into the ring. Grem follows suit. Gonna lock him up here. Here's it. Oh, look at that. Double arm DDT. That's Grem's finishing maneuver right there. That's his finishing maneuver. He almost ended it early on Chain. Our Money in the Bank briefcase holder. He almost ended it early. Grem telling Chain to get to his feet. There we go. Springboards off. Nice drop kick. Off the top rope. Chain right back immediately. Back to his feet. Look at this backslide. Right into the backslide pin. Trying to sneakily get a win there. I'm sure Paul Bearer told him to do that. A little bit of a stare off there after the fact. Irish whip off the ropes. Grem, nice overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Grem firing off the ropes now. Hits him with the little whiplash action. Grem now going to the middle rope. Waiting for Chain to get to his feet. And there was Grem front drop kick. And Chain went popping around like he was a punk with ragdoll physics on the RoboCop game right there. Grem off the ropes. He fires right back, double forearm smash. And look at Grem. Oh, I thought he was going to go diving out there onto Paul Bearer for a second. Grem now going to try to springboard in the ring, but Chain sidesteps out of the way. And now Chain's fired up. Oh, a little bit of a slap. A little bit of a slapper.
That's what we want.
Oh, look at this. The chain of chain lock. The chain of chain. Chain's got the chain of chain lock on the World Heavyweight Champion. And Grem gets out of it. And the back elbow has just busted open Chain's face. And now it looks like he's got a cut on his right temple. His right eyebrow. Chain is now bleeding from that cut. And now it looks like Grem has been bleeding. And now we're going to have ooze in the ring. Courtesy of Grem. Chain on the middle rope now. There he goes. Oh, he tried to go for something, but Grem saw it coming. Sidestepped out of the way. Oh, and look at this. Look at Grem. Grem. Boom. Got him. And he got him with the G-punch. 2, 3, and oh my God, the World Heavyweight Champion, after hitting the Cowabunga Punch Collective, picks up the 1, 2, 3 over Chain here tonight. And hello over on Kick. I see you over on Kick. Hello, Nate and Maggie.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Miami, Florida, Lex Tia!
The first ever CPW Women's Champion in the house tonight, Celestia. Set to go one-on-one here tonight. Yeah, a fellow Floridian there, Rasher. What? What?
And her opponent from Norman, Oklahoma, weighing in at 239 pounds, 10 Peters.
Looks like Tad Peters wants to play with Celestia tonight.
Naughty, naughty!
Oh boy. And it looks like Tad has come well dressed and prepared tonight, wearing nothing but his kitchen apron and his whitey tighties to battle Celestia here tonight. And well, I don't think Celestia is going to back down from this. She's the first ever Croakitoad women's champion ever. And she came very close to getting the title back away from Spinny. And before that, even won an 8 women's battle royal match, which was probably match of the year candidate, to be honest. We all remember that a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. So I don't think, if that's not going to stop her, I don't think a fight here against the very psychotic, insane Tad Peters, member of the Dead Zone, who is completely loony out of his mind, is going to stop her. Although right now it looks like Tad is trying to work over the legs of Celestia. We got a Lyke up in the center of the ring. Backs her up into the ring ropes. What is he doing? What are they doing? What are they doing in the ropes? I think Tad was trying to kiss her. Wouldn't surprise me. He's got the arm of Celestia here. Rings it around. A little bit of chain wrestling. Celestia caught in a bad position here with the left arm clenched in his grasp. Rings it around again. And he's forcing her down. He's got the arm cinched in tight. He's not really doing much of anything else. Just trying to work over the arm right now. Oh, there we go. Back heel trips her down to the mat. And now goes for the cover. Forcefully with the lateral press. But Celestia immediately kicks out at 1. All right, Celestia's going to try to fire back here. Catches him with the... Oh, look at that. Nice bit of acrobatics there from Celestia. The cartwheel into the dropkick. Stun guns Tad right back out of the ring. And now Celestia is going to go to the very top of the rope here. She knows all about high risk and high flying maneuvers. Here she goes. Oh my God. Nobody won that one. Front dropkick to the outside, completely pancakes. Tad, obviously no stranger to fighting men or women, obviously, but I think he takes a very certain peculiar interest into fighting the ladies of the roster. I mean, we know a few weeks ago he took on Jennifer one-on-one in that matchup as a real result of that feud that he and Asterial had with the Unity way back when for the tag team title belts. And we know that he was feuding with Spinny after that. for a short few couple of weeks. So he is no stranger to hunting down the women of the roster and trying to do battle with them inside the ring. And look at this. He's going to try to lock in the cloverleaf submission. That's one of his patented maneuvers there, the Texas cloverleaf finisher. The finishing maneuver made famous by one of his favorite wrestlers of all time, Dean Malenko. But Celestia was able to power out still very early in the match. She slips out and hits a reverse DDT on Tad while he's down. Tries to go for a stomp, but he rolls out of the ring. Toe kick from Tad Peters, who moves over to hit a springboard drop kick on Celestia. And now he's going to go up to the top rope. Uh-oh. He's goading Celestia to get to her feet, but he misses the double axe handle. Celestia a little bit quicker, sends him off the ropes. The attack comes back with a jawbreaker to interrupt her offense. Sends her over the other direction. Drops down, leapfrog. Catches her. Tries to go for a belly-to-belly, but she interjects. Tries to go for a toe kick. Tad counters it. And we got a lockup. He's going to take her up to the top rope, top corner of the ring. Celestia counters that. Look at this. Kicks, kicks, kicks. The trifecta kick. And now Celestia going to the top. This could be that 450 elbow drop. Look at this. Oh! Her patented finishing maneuver, and we get a nice up kitchen apron shot there of Tad right there. Look at that in the dead center of the ring, if you really want to look at it. And she came this close from winning here tonight against Tad Peters. Just a millisecond away from beating him here tonight in this one-on-one contest. And Tad's propped up. Celestia hits a nice blockbuster while he's sat on the ring canvas. A couple of chops and slaps from Celestia. Snap suplex. Celestia feeling it right now. The momentum in her favor. Waiting for Tad to get to his feet. Connects with the toe kick. Uh-oh. Tad's ready for her, though. Picks her up. He's got her in the trap suplex. Up and over she goes. And now he's going to quickly go in for the cover now. Is this going to be enough? Out of nowhere, the suplex, and it is. I can't believe it. He just picked it up out of nowhere. And Tad Peters, by the skin of his teeth, is able to beat Celestia tonight, just barely. Good match either way. As usual, I don't think it matters to Tad win or loss. I think it's just the experience in the ring that he enjoys more than anything. And I think he enjoyed it here tonight, if you know what I mean. What a sick freak he is.
Your face is too repulsive to eat.
All right, coming up next. Hello, King Dominic 14. Welcome back. Good to see you. And you are right, Alba Dragon. You are right. Coming up next, we've got a big match as it regards to the Twitch.tv television title division. Feats with his brand new belt, his first ever title he's ever won. In the middle of this one. Oh, God, my eyes. Oh, God. I can't see him. My eyes are melted. I can't see him. Can anyone see him?
From wherever he wants, weighing in at 215 pounds, Jimmy Seth. And his partner from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 238 pounds, the Internet's television champion, Hunter.
And there's our brand new Twitch.tv television champion. After last Tuesday, he won the belt. Feats his first ever title belt here at CPW 1 week ago. Winning the title in the four-way match previously held by Jimmy Zazz, his own partner. How are they going to coexist tonight against this tag team that they know very well?
I suck! What the hell? And at a combined weight of 487 pounds, Mr. Cool and Roxas, the Alliance.
So, thank you very much for that donation to St. Jude. I really appreciate that. $40 to St. Jude Children's Hospitals. That's awesome. If someone can match his donation for $10 tonight, the toast will come out for tomorrow night's part 2 of RoboCop playthrough. I will carry it over to tomorrow night. If someone can match him at $50 by throwing in another $10 to St. Jude Children's Hospitals tonight, the Croakitoad will return tomorrow night for RoboCop. But thank you so much, Trashback Zev, for that amazing donation to St. Jude. What a wonderful charity and an organization right there. We've got ourselves a tag team matchup as it pertains to the television title division. All 4 of these guys have all now worn the belt. They've all passed the belt amongst all 4 of each other since the very beginning. I believe Jimmy Zazz being the first ever champion, then Roxas winning it from him, Mr. Coke winning it from Roxas, Jimmy Zazz winning it back, and then now Feats, the current champion. All 4 of these guys have all held the belt now. And now they're involved in a 2-on-2 match. Mr. Coke and Roxas on one side of the ring to take on Feats and Jimmy Zazz in this tag team contest here tonight on the very first episode of CPW, coming at you through the Xbox instead of the PC version. And I believe Roxas made it in time tonight for tonight's event after he was PA'd at his local store right before the show started. They made sure to ring him up and call him out to make sure he made it to the arena in time. That's good. Over the microphone system, the PA system. Otherwise, he would have missed the show tonight. Would have been a little bit late. It's always good to have someone looking out for you to make sure you're on time. And so far, it looks like Jimmy Zazz and Feats are working together pretty well, despite, Jimmy Zazz knowing that Feats currently has the belt that he used to have last Tuesday. Ooh, and a kick to the face of Mr. Coke by Jimmy Zazz. It's a good thing that the match isn't in Jimmy Zazz vision, because I think all of our eyeballs would be bleeding at this point. Another very quick succession tag between Jimmy Zazz and Feats, who have never teamed before ever, doing a pretty good job here in their first ever tag match together. Feats going to the top rope, telling Mr. Coke to rise to his feet, and goes for an axe handle, but he missed. Mr. Coke capitalizes with a kick to the side of Feats' head. And, collision in the ring there. Feats hitting the referee. And he gets simply launched to the other side of the ring over nearby Roxas. And Feats going to stick Coke into a powerbomb position, but Coke's going to counter out. And, oh no! Roxas just hit his own partner. Miscommunication there. Roxas was going to go for Feats, but he accidentally hit Coke instead. And now Coke's going to make the tag, and Roxas comes in.
I'm smart now!
Oh, and Roxas gets sent out of the ring right next to his partner, courtesy of Feats, who now celebrates in the ring. Tries to go for the cheap shot. Now this match is broken down. All right, Roxas gets back into the ring. Back elbow to the side of head. Feats fires back, trying to hit a series of toe kicks. Roxas with a DDT and completely spirals Feats out of control. Another tag. Mr. Coke's in. Now Jimmy Zazz tagged in. Oh, look at that. Coke was going to try to go for the fizzy Coke breaker. Oh, and look at that. Amazing. Thank you, Alba Dragon, for matching Trashbag Seb's $40 to bring us to $50 donated tonight for St. Jude Children's Hospitals. Thank you so much, Alba Dragon, for doing that. That is absolutely fantastic. The toast will be on for tomorrow night's stream at RoboCop. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody who's contributed, bringing our total to $648 out of 1,000 before May 31st. That's fantastic. Wait. Oh, and a cold Coke stunner. A cold Coke stunner from Mr. Coke on the Jimmy Zazz, but Feats is there to make the save for his team. It is not on, no. It is on the table in the back, but I will be wearing it tomorrow night for sure. You can take a picture if you want. but there's no toast. You never know what you're going to get if you take a picture right now.
Say cheese.
All right, you asked for it. All right, there you go. You can check Discord to see what it looks like. And there was our first, by the way, that was our first dimmer.
Everybody hydrate right now. Drink water.
Thank you for the hydrate. And Jimmy Zazz going for the, what? Roxas doing some light tappy taps, but it's able to break the pin up. Hopefully I'm decent. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just had a match with Celestia, so who knows? Oh, wheelbarrow plex by Jimmy Zazz onto Mr. Coke, dead center of the ring. And not enough to get the match done there. Just a 2 count. Tag team wrestling. The crowd's getting into this one. Up and over goes Jimmy Zazz with the slice spread and the Mr. Coke right onto the Croakitoad logo. Jimmy Zazz tags and feats. Is the picture too dark? You can't see what it is? That's a shame. Oh, yeah, I guess it is too dark, isn't it? Yeah, there are no lights on. Probably a good thing. Probably a good thing. You wouldn't want to see me in my undies. Feats sending Coke out of the corner. And lateral press from Feats. Onto Mr. Coke. And Coke is going to bust out before the 3 count. Hello, AJ Jacobs. How are you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing a little better from last night. Nice to see everybody. Thank you all for being here tonight. And if you're not going to get a match tonight, I will guarantee you a match next Tuesday. We're just in the middle of transferring everybody from PC to Xbox. This is our first ever show coming at you from the Xbox, as everything has to be hand created from scratch. Mr. Coke tagging in Roxas. Sidestepping the dropkick. We had our, by the way, in the middle of all that craziness just now, we had our first Xbox dimmer happen. We need to check the settings and see if we can disable that. Because we don't want the lights going out in the middle of our matches. We'll have to make sure, see if there's some kind of setting we can disable that. So we can turn the power, leave the power bill on and the lights on. Roxas with a jumping DDT on the feet, and now going to the top rope. That's going to be a long ways to go. Oh, look at this. Roxas, limit break off the ropes and actually connects with the elbow drop clear across the ring, but Jimmy Zazz is there to make the save. We've got ourselves a 4-star matchup here in this tag match. Roxas now telling Feats to get to his feet.
Say cheese.
You want to do it this time? Okay. Okay, you can see that picture now. I guarantee you that. No, it was because the controller was idle. Ooh, working over the right leg of Roxas while it was caught in the rope in the corner. Jimmy Zazz getting the tag. Now he's in. Catches Roxas from behind. Side Russian leg sweep. Keeps it locked into a, kind of like an octopus stretch submission hold here. But Roxas is not going to tap out. Roxas just a little bit quicker than Jimmy Zazz. Connects on the flurry of offense. Now makes a tag. Mr. Coke is now in. Jimmy Zazz comes back in. A little bit quicker. Hits him with the lariat. Goes over to make the tag to Feats now. Oh! That was a pretty cool little dodge we just had there. Oh, look at that. Nice. Completely face slams Feats into the ring canvas, but Jimmy Zazz is there to make the save. Look at this. 4.5 match rating now. This is oh, look at that. Oh, the fizzy Coke breaker on the Feats, and he almost lost. Millisecond away. The fizzy Coke breaker on Feats in the dead center of the ring. One of Mr. Coke's finishing maneuvers, and he almost gets the 3 count off of that. And now Coke continuing his assault onto the brand new television champion Feats. The hunter, the trophy hunter. Feats fires back, clotheslines Mr. Coke off his feet. Mr. Coke has got Jimmy Zazz up. Wow, nice suplex there. That was sick. I'm a sucker for a good suplex for sure. Tie up here between Mr. Coke and Jimmy Zazz. And wheelbarrows him. That was a Norman Smiley body slam there. You love to see it. Mr. Coke now tags in Roxas. Let's see what Roxas can do. Oh! Very slow motion discus lariat there, but Roxas took the brunt of it. Here's a cover. The referee was slapping Roxas's head while he was down. Jimmy Zazz pops up, hits a Frankensteiner. Head scissors takedown. Feats now tagged in. Charges in with a clothesline. Takes Roxas off his feet. Gets met with a toe kick. Feats now. Locks him in. Oh my goodness. Pump handles him into the slam, but Coke is there to make the save. Good back and forth tag team wrestling right here. Both sides of the ring doing a good job of helping their partners when they're in dire situations. Feats now locking up with Roxas. Overhead press slam by Feats, but Roxas gets out of it and connects with a nice neck breaker from behind. Roxas now going to the top rope again. Is he going to walk the ropes? He's going to walk the ropes. Look at this. And hits an elbow drop. He's going to pin him right next to his partner, though. Bad ring positioning for that. Jimmy Zazz was easily able to come in and make the save. And here comes Roxas to tag Mr. Coke back in. Let's see what Mr. Coke can do here against Feats. Feats trying to guide Mr. Coke over to the other side of the ring. We've got ourselves a 5-star match, by the way. A 5-star matchup here. This is match of the night so far. Between Feats, Jimmy Zazz, Mr. Coke, and Roxas. Here comes Coke now. Oh, nice move. Turns him inside out. Hits him with the DDT. Coke off the ropes. A foot to the side of Feats' head. Measuring. Mr. Coke on the middle ring rope. Measuring Feats. Tries to go for the axe handle. Feats pops him before he can connect. Follows up with the drop kick. Here comes the tie-up. Feats. Oh, what's this? Oh, my goodness. Just spikes Mr. Coke. Bottle cap first into the ring mat with the tombstone. Or actually just the pile driver. Jimmy Zazz getting the tag. Rushing offense there, but Mr. Coke saw it coming. And Jimmy Zazz utilizing the ring ropes to help him in this offense here. Springboards off. Jimmy Zazz, nice Frankensteiner. Sending Coke flying across the ring. Jimmy Zazz gonna go to the very top rope here. Turns around. Oh my God, inverted 450. By Jimmy Zazz. I almost did not see that one coming, if you know what I mean. Jimmy Zazz, finisher locked and ready. Here comes that wheelbarrow plex again. Wheelbarrow fireman's carry onto Mr. Coke. He's won the TV title with that move right there, actually. Roxas is right next to Mr. Coke and lets it happen. Roxas does not come into the ring to help Mr. Coke tonight. And Jimmy Zazz will pick up the 1, 2, 3 to help him and Feats win tonight's contest. What the heck was that? Another 20 for St. Jude Children's Hospitals from Trashbag Seth. Thank you so much. 668.
The following contest is scheduled for
I swear to God, if one of you donate $1.
to the ring, representing power and glory from another time, weighing in at 222 pounds, the hero Ling Ing.
I suck!
Oh my God, Sev, you crazy wild man. $700 for St. Jude. Wow. That's freaking amazing. Thank you, Trashbag Sev. Holy crap. Round of applause to Trashbag Sev.
The Acolytes from Dover, Delaware, Ali Shaw.
Oh, we got a brand new look here from Alicia, who is, I guess, completely turned over a completely new leaf, joining the Miles Madness, or the madness of Miles. I guess the madness has spread to Alicia. Can't say much about her mom, Jennifer. We don't see her out here tonight. But she has definitely adapted the color scheme, the light blue, the black, the trademark of Miles. As Alicia taking on Linky here one-on-one in another chapter in the feud between Linky and Miles. We saw all four of them in a cage match last Tuesday at Consequence, to which Alicia immediately left the steel cage like really early in the match, leaving Miles alone with Linky and Connie. And so now we're having a follow-up match here, Linky versus Alicia one-on-one. We don't see Miles. We don't see Connie anywhere. Oh, look at that. Nice springboard middle rope drop kick. And Linky's going to fire back with his own springboard drop kick back onto Alicia. Here comes Linky now. Nothing but a big old splash after coming off the ring ropes. I'm still on Amazement Island right now that we have hit $700 for St. Jude Children's Hospitals. Thank you guys so much. Everyone who has contributed. Not just Trashback Sev, but everybody who has pitched in on that. Thank you so much. We are $300 away from our goal of $1,000. That's absolutely fantastic. And such a great charity organization to do that for. St. Jude, one of the best, for sure. In fact, the purple hoodie that you see... Oh! Alicia lawn darts out of the outside. On top of Linky and connects with the suicide dive. So, the purple hoodie that you have seen in the stream screenshots on Discord, the stream clips, pics, the purple hoodie you see is actually a St. Jude Twitch hoodie that we won in previous years by raising $500. So I'm actually repping St. Jude tonight while we're doing CPW with my purple St. Jude hoodie. But thank you again, everyone, so much for contributing to that. We'll see you soon, Feats. Have a good rest of your night. We're up to a 6 count, by the way. 7. Alicia needs to get back into the ring. 8 count. Took the slow way in. Alicia rolls through. Linky trying for a flying clothesline, but misses. Linky off the ropes. Drop toe hold. Linky counters it. Hits the dragon screw. Takes her off her feet. And Linky now hooking the leg, going for the cover. Apparently, Alicia has adopted a new moniker that we'll probably be hearing soon, while she might still be the usual trademarks. I'm hearing with this new look, this new color, this new scheme, and as well as the alliance with Miles, that I don't know, I'm just feeling like Ice Queen. I don't know why, I'm just feeling Ice Queen. Here comes the rupee roll from Linky, connects. Alicia was unaware. Turns around right in the nick of time and gets hit with it. That's the finishing maneuver of Linky. One of them goes for the cover 2 count. And Linky almost picks up the win over Alicia tonight, 1-on-1. Lock up sends her into the ring ropes. Linky fires back with the Claymore kick, taking her off her feet. Leg hooked here. Can Linky get the job done after the Claymore kick? No, Alicia kicks out for the 3. Sends her into the ring ropes again. Linky rolled through, but Alicia kicks him right in the face. Almost knocked his ears off. And Alicia's going to try to fire back with some offense of her own here. It's been the Linky show, really, so far in the match, for the most part. Goes for the toe kick, and up and over he goes. Connects with the somersault lung blower, and almost gets a 3 count off of that. Alicia a little stunned that it didn't do the job. Alicia now up and over with the tope, Eddie Guerrero style. Off the ropes, nice. Another blockbuster from the sitting position while Linky was sitting. Cinches the neck of Linky. Alicia telling Linky to get to his feet. What has she got cooking here? Toe kick. Stuffs him up. Linky up on the shoulders. Fights out of it. Off the ropes. Hits the very slow motion drop kick, taking Alicia off her feet. Linky now going to the middle. And goes for just a big splash off the middle ring rope. And a knee drop onto the forehead of Alicia. Linky now clapping his hands. Feeling it. Oh, and hits another Claymore kick on Alicia, who was kind of stunned and dazed, standing right there. Is that going to be it for Linky to get the win? And it is. Linky picks up another big win tonight. He needed one because it was looking pretty dire weeks leading up to last week. Linky fires back with another big win here tonight over Alicia, 1-on-1.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Agents from Aberdeen, Scotland, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Assassin CS. And his opponent, representing the corporation from Toledo, Ohio, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Dawg.
All right, we've got ourselves our first hardcore match of the night as we have the first ever CPW hardcore champion, Agent CS. A lot of people might forget he was the first ever person to ever have that hardcore title belt. Back in action here tonight, Agent CS taking on Deputy Dawg, Thaddeus's personal bodyguard and henchman of the corporation in this match where anything goes. Extreme rules, weapons are allowed. Ooh, and CS gets popped with a left hand there from Deputy Dawg here tonight on this episode of CPW for the first time, coming at you from the Xbox instead of the PC. Our sixth match of the night in the first Extreme Rules match. Have to see who elects to go for the weapons first. And it looks like we're going out of the ring just as I said that. CS axe handles Deputy Dawg off the ring apron. And gonna work on the left arm, the left shoulder. Again, biggest news here right now is the fact that we've hit $700 for St. Jude Children's Hospitals. Thank you everybody who's contributed. That's absolutely fantastic. We are $300 away from our goal before May 31st. That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you to everyone who's contributed to that. Right now our PB is $900, which we raised last year. So we are actually $200 away from our PB here at Croakitoad for St. Jude. That's just great. Ooh, Dogman slam from Deputy Dawg onto CS. Going for the cover now. 1-2. Almost gets it. And we didn't see any weapons yet. Very early in the match. Deputy Dawg in control here. CS slips out and drops Deputy Dawg on the back of his head. Shoots in, tries to go for the belly to belly, but Deputy Dawg stops it in time, sends him into the ring ropes. Here comes Deputy Dawg, ducks under again, and connects with the Dogman slam again, this time off the rebound in the ropes. CS down and stazed and confused. Is it enough? No, powers out. I wouldn't say that that would have been an upset, but that would have been a very shocking result to this matchup for sure, had it ended right there. And here we go. Weapons have entered the ring. Weapons have entered the ring. We've got a trash can. Deputy Dawg, the first to utilize hardcore Extreme Rules. Bringing a trash... Oh! And he throws the trash can at CS, and now his face is busted open. I don't know how he threw the trash can at the back of his head, and now the front of his head is bleeding, but we're not going to question it. As long as the game doesn't crash, as far as I'm concerned. Either way, CS has been busted open, courtesy of the trash can shot. And now CS is bleeding from the right side of his head. As this match will continue on, weapons are legal in this division of Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. The current hardcore champion is took me a minute to remember the current hardcore champion, Psycho, part of the J-Hair squad, winning the belt from Bethany last Tuesday. So no doubt Psycho, Bethany, Jess, Moxie, and Psycho T are all watching this one backstage. Two potential candidates to rise through the ranks of the hardcore division for sure, especially CS, who's our first ever champion. And anytime you're part of Thaddeus's corporation and entourage, you're always going to get a little bit of an upper hand on that one. So important match to see how this one breaks down tonight. Trash can almost being utilized again. CS fires back. Nice butterfly neck breaker almost right there. CS almost gets it with the win on that. On a very unsuspecting Deputy Dawg off the ropes. He tried to go for a toe kick. CS caught it. Spins Deputy Dawg around and locks him into the... Uh-oh. This might be bad. CS has got him all cinched in like he's about to make him pass out and steal his attire. CS been in this position many times before. But Deputy Dawg not going to go down. He's still got plenty of dog left in his fight. Backdrop there from Deputy Dawg. Almost landed on the trash can. Working the left leg over of CS. And Deputy Dawg again calling for something. Really asking who let the dogs out. Gonna send CS into the ropes. And was gonna go for the Dogman Slam, I think, again. Tried to go for the well again on that one, but CS had it scouted. A big middle rope elbow drop from Deputy Dawg onto CS. Now going for the cover as Trash Can watches from the other side of the ring, and he almost gets it. Deputy Dawg showing a little bit of signs of frustration here. Maybe gonna go for another weapon. What is he going? Oh no. Oh dear God, no. No, 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 no. Oh no, no. See it. No. Okay, well, it was his eye. It was his eye hole and not the other hole for a change. We've seen what happens when it goes in the other side. Running DDT. Deputy Dawg was ready for him. Nothing but a choke in dead center of the ring. And oh, front slam. Dogman slam from Deputy Dawg onto CS. Here we go. Going straight for the cover here, and he gets it. Deputy Dawg, a big win here for him.
Now choke on that, slap nut.
Yeah, choke on that, slap nuts. CS goes down, and Deputy Dawg picks up the win. Impressive win here for Deputy Dawg, beating the first ever hardcore champion in CPW.
Your booty's so delicious.
I'll take this.
Sandwich, sandwich. Sandwich, sandwich.
Then.
I almost became a Jill sandwich. That was intense. Thanks.
Trashbag Zeph has gifted a sub to AlbaDragon88.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Welch the Monster, representing the Bludgeon Brothers. From Cairo, Egypt, weighing in at 285 pounds, Angus Khan! And his opponent, accompanied by Mr. Kid Todd, representing Vicious and Delicious. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 243 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Morzall.
All right, we've got singles action here as it pertains to the CPW World Tag Team Title Division. We saw a big match last Tuesday, a four-way team bout that featured two of these teams, as well as Tad Peters and Asterial, as well as OG Brad Vickers and Jen Von Lee in a four-way tag team title bout. But at the end of the day, it's still these two teams right here that are vying at the top of the tag team leaderboards for those World Tag Team title belts. Somehow Morzall and Mr. Cantot are still our World Tag Team champions, despite facing these giant behemoths known as the Welsh, Mosher, and Anubis Khan. At every turn, it seems like Morzall and Mr. Cantot, as slippery as ever, covered in baby oil, still remain unscathed with those belts around their waists. And it's just insane to me that they're still the champions after everything that has transpired. Morzall, nice implant DDT there on Anubis Khan. And we see the compatriots of both people actually participating in this match at ringside. Welsh Mosher standing on the one side of the ring and Mr. Cantot staying on the other side of the ring as managers for their partners in the singles matchup tonight. And it's actually been a while since we've seen Morzall in singles action. It's been quite some time. So this is a nice little change of pace for a change. Used to seeing him in tag action with his partner, Mr. Cantot. And a nice elevated move there by Anubis Khan, just completely launching Morzall up into the air. Now Morzall off the ropes, trying to go for a forearm drop there. And there is Trashbag Sev again, who is the MVP of the night. Uh-oh, speaking of MPVs of the night, Morzall going for the 69er on Anubis Khan. And look at this. Look at this.
Thanks.
Trashbag Zeph has gifted a sub to Rashid24.
You can't tell me that these two behemoths, these scary monsters of CPW, don't just get even more pissed off every time Morzall puts them in a position like that. He's just adding fuel to the fire every time he does that. And speak of the devil, look what Welsh Mocher just threw into the ring. Welsh Mocher throwing a steel chair into the ring so that Anubis Khan could use it on Morzall. When Morzall does moves like that, he just infuriates these two ancient gods to the point where they just want to tear his soul apart. But Morzall is Morzall, and Morzall doesn't care, especially if he's one half of the tag team champions. Thank you, Trashback Sev, for all the gift subs and the donations to St. Jude tonight. You have been wonderful. I really appreciate the support.
Hey there, little boy.
Indeed, indeed. We see Mr. Cantot. Whoa, 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 Morzall. Oh! Morzall almost teetered and fell and actually almost landed on his own partner outside the ring, but he saved himself from utter destruction. We see Mr. Cantot inserting himself into the match tonight to help his partner Morzall. As Morzall goes off the middle ring rope with the guillotine leg drop onto Anubis Khan. Here comes Morzall now, whiplashing Anubis Khan over. And Mr. Cantot's up on the ring apron. What is he doing off camera? He's messing with the turnbuckle pad. Mr. Cantot has removed the buckle in the corner, exposing the steel corner there. Will that come into use? Morzall now looking for a finisher, but Anubis Khan said, I don't think so. Anubis Khan now trying to fire back and drops Morzall, of course, head first into the corner, but the referee has been distracted courtesy of Mr. Cantot. Look at this, 1, 2, 3. That could have been a 3. So you can thank Mr. Cantot for that, making the referee turn her back so she didn't see the pin. A big boot on the rebound off the ropes. Morzall getting hammered. Look at this, inverted choke slam, just grabbing Morzall by the nape of his neck and just choke slamming him into the ring mat. Anubis Khan with a fierce vengeance, and now he's just trying to crush the head of Morzall. Just crush that horse's head to nothingness. And now goes for the cover after completely squeezing Morzall's head. And I think he might have even busted him open a little bit off that move. Interesting. Anubis Khan charging into the corner, but Morzall able to slip out in the nick of time. Oh no. And despite all this damage Morzall has taken, this beating he's taken, look at this. He still relies on moves like this. Oh, right in the hole. Right in the hole. Right in the Stargate. Right in the reverse Stargate of Anubis Khan, but it doesn't get the 3, but I'm sure it pissed them off. Morzall just gonna do what Morzall does. Just like that. A light little tap to the side of the head, followed by a knee drop. Morzall doing a little dance. Off the ropes goes Morzall, comes back, kicks Anubis Khan in the side of the head, and now the Welsh Mosher has a few words at ringside, distracting Morzall, which is going to allow Anubis Khan to buy himself some time a little bit here. And there he goes, getting up to his feet. Morzall distracted by Welsh Mosher, but wasn't quite enough time there. Oh, look at this, reverse into a reverse neck breaker attempt. And Anubis Khan won it out. That was a pretty cool exchange. Never seen that before. Anubis Khan, look at this. Now using his feet on the ropes right in front of his partner and almost gets the 3 count. Oh my God, he just knocked Morzall's out of this year. Jesus. That could be the end of Morzall tonight after that vicious maneuver. No, almost a 3, and the lights dimmed on us again. Anubis Khan just having his way with Morzall now, just tossing him across the ring like a corpse, using all of his weight to step on top of one half of the tag team champions. Anubis Khan sending Morzall off into the ropes. Uh-oh. Catches him with a choke slam. Oh, my God. He walked right into that one. That looked like RoboCop, actually, a little bit. He walked right into that choke slam, and Morzall able to kick out before the 3. Just in the nick of time, too. And who's going to win on this exchange? Anubis Khan with a Samoan drop. Morzall gets right back up to his feet. Off the ropes he goes, missing. And Anubis Khan catches Morzall. He was wide open. Sends him into the corner. Morzall fires back. Toe kicks him. Drops Anubis Khan on the mat. Goes for the quick pinfall. I don't think this is going to go. Morzall shocked that he didn't get the 3 on that, but he didn't really do much. Just going for pins isn't going to get the job done there, buddy. Not against these guys. Oh, another collision with the referee.
You look cute when you eat those fries.
Second time in the match, and there's Mr. Cantot right now saying his partner, Mr. Morzall, looks cute when he eats those fries, and there's Mr. Cantot dusting his pink robe off. He must have ate some fries too, dusting the crumbs off. And we're on the outside of the ring. Morzall getting cuttered by Anubis Khan. Oh my goodness. Deadlifts Morzall up onto his shoulder. Oh, and an Oklahoma slam on the outside. Morzall is getting absolutely pummeled here on the outside. Up to a 5 count now. Uh-oh, Mr. Cantot getting the wait, is this actually going to work? Anubis Khan forgot about the ring out count. Mr. Cantot is distracting him. No. Wait. No, he didn't make it in time. No.
Here is your winner.
What? All right, coming up next is actually going to be our main event of the evening. We're going to get right into our main event here. Let's get it on.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 246 pounds, Cassidy Ryan.
Thanks for coming by, Miles. You'll get a match next Tuesday. Don't worry. Thank you for coming by. Have a good rest of your night.
43 pounds, the Witch Doctor, Bob!
Wizardboz looks like that spy, the Empire spy that has the radio at the end of the first movie. You know what I'm talking about, the little spy that has the little walkie-talkie. All right, we got main event time here. It's going to be Cassidy Ryan going one-on-one against Wizardboz to end off our night tonight. For anyone that did not get a match tonight, do not worry. You have not been forgotten. I promise you. It's just been a state of getting everything created all over from scratch, from PC to Xbox. I'm sure you all understand. If you didn't get a match tonight, I'll get you in on the show next Tuesday. Do not worry. We're still a work in progress right now, and I'm glad that we were actually able to have a show tonight. It seems like it's stable and runs well, other than the lights shutting off at random with the dimming issue. We'll have to look into that and fix that setting. But otherwise, it looks like everything's running good, and I'm very happy about that. Hopefully you are very happy about that as well. We saw the World Heavyweight Champion in action earlier against a potential challenger known as Chain, alongside his manager Paul Bearer, because he currently has the Money in the Bank briefcase. Grem winning a one-on-one match earlier against Chain, and now we have two other very potential challengers for Grem's World Heavyweight title doing battle here as Wizardboz takes on Cassidy Ryan in our main event tonight. Lateral press from Cassidy Ryan as he puts his feet on the real ring ropes, but Wizardboz immediately gets out. A little bit of a brand new look for both of these guys. Wizardboz a little more feathery, Cassidy Ryan a little more flashy. Wizardboz and Cassidy Ryan also missing a few things that make them even more iconic, such as the leather jacket for Cassidy Ryan and all of the pyro and smoke shows for Wizardboz. We'll get into that next Tuesday for sure, as we are just slowly working our way over to the Xbox era of CPW. So far, it's been amazing, though. I reiterate, Thinking this is going to work good. I don't want to jinx it, of course, though. Wizardboz doing a couple of stomps on the back of Cassidy Ryan's head. And delivering him to the other side of the ring into the top right corner. Scoops him up. Cassidy Ryan squiggles out and hits a DDT counter onto Wizardboz. Heel trips him up and locks in the ankle lock. Tap or snap. Wizardboz able to get out of it, though. Nice arm drag from Wizardboz, taking Cassidy Ryan off his feet, and Cassidy Ryan returns the favor with one of his own. Backing up into the corner, Cassidy Ryan setting up for something, tapping his wrist. What's this going to be? Oh, man. Was that the cross hammer? But look at Wizardboz. He gets right back up to his feet. Did not affect the Wizard of Oz, as he's immediately right back to his feet and returns the favor to Cassidy Ryan with a clothesline, which sends us outside of the ring here tonight at Tuesday Night Toxic. Live every Tuesday here at Croakitoad on Twitch and Kick, by the way. Ooh, Cassidy Ryan just dumps Wizardboz down into the ringside padding, and nothing fancy about that, just a good old-fashioned choke onto Wizardboz on the ringside paddings outside into the steel ring steps. And that'll hurt you. Wizardboz now proud of himself, just going to try to let the time run out on Cassidy Ryan like we saw in the last match with Morzall and Anubis Khan. But Cassidy Ryan wise to get back into the ring. Well, actually, he technically has not gotten into the ring yet. Now he did. Wouldn't that have been something? Wizardboz, look at this. Nice side slam. Goes straight into the cover. Is it enough, though? The referee was slapping the 1-2 on Cassidy Ryan's face while he was down. I'm sure that woke him up. Wizardboz now set and ready for a finisher. Oh! One of many poisons, reagents, tonics, toxins, and antidotes spit into Cassidy Ryan's face and goes for the kick and almost gets it. God only knows what it was what mysterious liquid it was this time that was spit into the face of Cassidy Ryan as he now uses his beak to headbutt Cassidy Ryan while he's down. The Wizard of Oz always carrying pouches of all of his various chemicals and chemistries with him to every single match. And now goes again for the cover onto Cassidy Ryan, who immediately kicks out. Or I should say not immediately, but kicks out at 2 rather. Cassidy Ryan now trying to fire back with his own offense here, but Wizardboz sidesteps out of the way and is a little bit quicker. Wizardboz getting a little bit fired up here. Trying to guide Cassidy Ryan to the corner, but he's able to break out of that. Tries to go for a jumble drop kick, but Wizardboz again sidesteps out of the way. And now here comes Boz going to the top rope, going to try to go for high risk here. Is it going to pay off? Big splash, or was that a headbutt? I think that was a headbutt off the top ring rope using his beak-faced offense. Goes for the cover again on Cassidy Ryan, but is it enough? 1, 2, no. Cassidy Ryan in the nick of time, just before the 3, able to power his shoulder out. Definitely all eyes are in this match as it pertains to the World Heavyweight title division, especially World Champion Grem watching this one very intently. The winner of this match could very well dictate who gets next dibs on Grem and his world title, considering, you know, never mind the fact that the mountain known as Raji is standing in the way as well. He would like nothing better than to also get his shot, his rematch shot against Grem. Definitely a very clogged and very contested division is the World Heavyweight title, that's for sure. Wizardboz dropping Cassidy Ryan throat first over the top ring rope. Wizardboz now on the middle ring rope, goading Cassidy Ryan to get to his feet. Oh, middle rope shoulder block, taking Cassidy Ryan once again back down to the ring mat. And now Boz gonna rotate him over into a Walls of Jericho, a Boston Crab by Wizardboz, trying to snap him in half, but Cassidy Ryan's able to break out of it before the tap occurs. Wizardboz on the offensive, looking very good in this match. Wizardboz has been mostly on the offensive in this thing. Cassidy Ryan missing the lariat, just barely swipes Boz, enabling him to come back with his own offense here in our main event of the evening. Boz now whipping Cassidy Ryan into the corner. Gonna try to follow up. Slams him down. And Cassidy Ryan wisely rolls out of the ring to interrupt any kind of successive offense. But Boz is right there ready for him. Cinching the neck on the outside. And here comes Cassidy Ryan. He's got him up. And drops Wizardboz. Beak first. Star Wars Empire beak first into the pads on the outside of the ring. And Cassidy Ryan just chunks him across the ring. He's going to try to win this thing by countout, I think. Catching his breath. Deeply needed is Cassidy Ryan. He's just going to wait back and definitely do the heel move. Well, never mind. Never mind. He actually exited the ring. He probably saw Boz was getting up anyway and decided to tackle him head first. Kicks Wizardboz in the face and now hits a backdrop. Just trying to completely... Thank you, Alicia. I do appreciate that. Uh-oh. And there is the chokehold, the cross jacket onto Wizardboz. Is not... And, oh, look at that. Boz is tapping. Boz is actually tapping. If that were in the ring, this match would be over. If that were actually in the ring, this would be over. But since it's on the outside of the ring, it does not count. Wizardboz staying in this thing. Cassidy Ryan also staying in this thing. Very well fought, hard, back and forth battle. Boz needs to answer the call before the 10 here. Uh-oh. Is this going to end like this? Look at Cassidy Ryan, proud of himself in the corner. I think he knows the referee trying to give Boz a little bit of extra time, but I don't think he's going to make it. No, Boz, you should have slid into the ring. Instead, he climbed into the ring. That cost him, and Cassidy Ryan knows what he did there. And Cassidy Ryan picks up the win by count out. Does that really count? Come on. Cassidy Ryan picks up the win over Wizardboz in our main event tonight. But I could totally see a rematch between these two next Tuesday for sure.
Let me